Have you noticed this? You're tired, but you can't sleep. Or you sleep but wake up at 3 or 4 a.m. wide awake and like your body is resting. But your system is somehow on. Some nights you feel heat in the spine. Some nights your heart beats harder for no reason. Some nights your dreams become intense, symbolic, almost cinematic. And some mornings you wake up feeling like you were working all night. If you're going through Kundalini awakening, this can be one of the most confusing parts of the journey. Because nobody prepares you for this. Awakening doesn't just change your thoughts, it can change your sleep. And when sleep changes, everything feels more intense. Emotions, fear, sensitivity, even doubt. You start asking, am I doing something wrong? Why am I waking at the same time every night? Is this anxiety, yes, or energy? Why does my body feel active when I'm trying to rest? Let's ground this. During Kundalini awakening, your nervous system often becomes more sensitive before it becomes more stable. That means your body may react more strongly to stress, stimulation, emotions, food, screens, conflict, and even spiritual practices. In simple terms, your system is processing more. And sleep is one of the first places this shows up. Why? Because sleep is when the body normally shifts into repair and regulation. But if your system is in a heightened state, physically, emotionally, or energetically, that shift can become irregular. You may feel restless but exhausted, sleepy in the day, alert at night, sudden awakenings, pressure in the head or spine, vivid dreams or dreamless but intense sleep, waves of energy moving when you lie down. This does not always mean something is wrong, but it does mean your system needs support. A lot of people make the mistake of doing more and more intense spiritual practices when sleep gets disrupted. More breath work, more meditation, more force, more stimulation. But often the body is not asking for more activation. It's asking for regulation. That's a big difference. Kundalini is not only about rising energy, it's also about whether your body can safely hold that energy. And sleep problems can be a sign that the container, your nervous system, habits, rhythm, and grounding, needs care. Here's a real lifestyle example that many people on this path relate to. A person in their early 30s begins meditation more seriously after a difficult breakup. At first it feels healing. They become more aware, more present, more emotionally open. Then after a few weeks of daily practice, they start feeling subtle vibrations in the spine and chest. Nothing dramatic, just unusual. Then sleep begins to change. They fall asleep normally but wake around 3:40 a.m. almost every night. Not panicked, just awake. Their mind is clear, but the body feels charged. Sometimes there's warmth in the back, sometimes a strange buzzing in the legs. They try to force sleep, but the effort makes it worse. During the day, they function but feel emotionally raw. Noise feels louder, caffeine hits harder, conversations feel draining. They begin to worry something is medically wrong. Eventually, they make two important changes. First, they reduce stimulating practices at night. Second, they start grounding the body instead of chasing spiritual intensity. They begin evening walks, warm showers, lighter dinners, less screen time before bed, gentle breathing instead of forceful techniques. They journal before sleep so the mind doesn't carry emotional charge into the night. Within a couple of weeks, the sleep pattern starts to stabilize. Not perfectly, but noticeably. What changed? Not the energy itself, their relationship to it. This is the part many people miss. Fear amplifies sleep disruption. The moment you start thinking, why is this happening again? The body reads that as threat. Then the nervous system becomes more alert. Then sleep moves further away. So the goal is not to control every sensation. It's to create conditions where your body feels safe enough to rest. That may include consistent sleep-wake times, reducing heavy meals late at night, limiting overstimulating content before bed, gentle stretching or walking, less caffeine, especially afternoon, evening, softer meditation at night, awareness, not intensity, grounding touch, hand on chest, hand on belly, journaling fear instead of carrying it into sleep. Also, one important thing, don't romanticize sleep disruption as automatic spiritual progress. Yes, sleep changes can happen during awakening, but exhaustion is still exhaustion. If sleep disruption becomes severe, persistent, or frightening, especially with panic, extreme mood swings, or inability to function, practical support matters. A grounded health check and nervous system-informed support can be wise. Awakening and physiology are not enemies. You can respect both. That balance is maturity on this path. Because real awakening is not just mystical language. It is learning how to stay human while consciousness changes. And sleep is part of that training. Some nights the system may feel active. Some nights dreams may be intense. Some phases may feel unpredictable. That doesn't mean you're broken. It may mean your body is asking for a slower, kinder pace. Let awakening teach you this too. Rest is not resistance. Grounding is not failure. And sleep is not separate from spirituality. It's one of the places your body tells the truth. If your sleep has changed during Kundalini, don't panic first. Observe, soften, support the body. Let the system settle. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is not to push harder, but to help your nervous system feel safe enough to sleep. If this made sense to you, don't lose it in your feed. Like the video, share it with someone on this path, and subscribe so you stay connected to every new talk on Beyond the Mind.